Hi, everyone. This is Shirley from Shirley's World, and it says I'm live. I hope I am. And this is my Sunday, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, when I come on and show you and tell you about what I sold the past week. This is the first week in February, what I sold. I had some Poshmark sales and eBay sales. So this is both sales. I didn't do terrifically, but I had a couple, like I said, a couple highlights of things. So let's, Bumblebee says I should hesitate for a while till everybody gets in here. I almost was late coming out here because, of course, all the stuff about the Academy Awards the pre-Academy Awards are on right now, and I usually watch it off and on while I'm doing other things. Usually, there's not one movie that I've seen, and I think it's the same this year. But there are a couple actors that are my favorites that are up for Oscars. So one of them, of course, being Tom Hanks. He's up for Mr. Rogers, Friendly Neighborhood or whatever it's called, but the Mr. Rogers movie. And Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins. I like all his movies. I didn't see some of his really first, they were talking about his bad ones. But the ones, the later ones, I've watched most all of his movies, and I really think he's a wonderful actor. And I have not seen Two Popes yet. I have it on Netflix ready to go, and I just haven't queued it in yet to watch it. I haven't just felt that I could lay down and watch a 2-hour movie. So there's a couple other movies I want to see too. Hi, Bumblebee. Estella, hi, how are you? Good to see you too. Yeah, so I want to watch the the Academy Awards tonight. At least tune in on them once in a while I'm doing other things probably. But I want to get started in what I sold. I had, look here, I had one day that I made no sales whatsoever, and that was on a Tuesday. Tuesday was a 0 day. And those days are sort of depressing, but it always sort of, if you look at the graph, which I don't have pictured here, if you look at the graph, it's just a roller coaster. It's up and down, up and down. I'd have one big spike, and then the next day I'd sell one thing. And then a few days later, I'd have another big spike, and the next day I'd sell one thing. So I don't understand it all. See this throat thing? This doesn't happen till I'm on here. I don't understand why I start coughing and clearing my throat when I'm on here. It happens. It doesn't happen any other part of the day. So anyway, let me share the screen. I have all the tabs up. I share the screen and show you what happened this week. Okay, the first thing was a Poshmark sale, and that happened last on the 2nd, which was last Sunday. It looks like I also had a 0 day on Saturday, which we're just going from Sunday till this Sunday. so far. So I sold this Bowden sweater. It was a cute sweater, sort of different with that big wooden button there in the middle. That I think it was a snap actually, but that's what held it shut. It was a cardigan, pale green, size 8 sweater, and it sold for $24, and I got $19.20 from that sale. Okay, let's see. The next thing is a Michael Kors women's. This was a stretchy, kind of a slinky, stretchy cheetah print top. It was an extra large. It was elastic neck. You could even put it off your shoulders if you wanted, and elastic around the armbands there, around the wrists. So that sold for an offer to watchers I sent out for $19.99. And somebody took it and bought it for $19.99 plus shipping. This is a J. Crew authentic workwear. This is a men's shirt, extra small men's shirt. So they do sell even the extra small ones. And it sold for a best off of $20. I forgot to tell you where those other things went to. The Bowden green sweater went to Aurora, Colorado. And the, let's see. The Michael Kors blouse went to North Plainfield, New Jersey. North Plainfield, New Jersey. Okay. Now this shirt went to San Francisco, California. I sold 2 bras this week, all right in a row, and they weren't going to the same person either. This was a padded underwire bra. I'm not sure, this was not a Victoria's Secret. This was another kind, and I don't have the brand written down here. But let me see if it's on here someplace. I don't know. I know that I listed it when I listed about this bra, but it was a size 40D padded underwire bra, turquoise stripe, and it went for $3.95. This was an auction. It had 2 bids on it. I'm not sure how it had 2 bids and went for $3.95 because I think that's what I had on them. I had several that I'd marked way down, plus $4 shipping. So they paid $7.95 totally. The next is a Victoria's Secret bra, and it was a 34C. The name of it actually was very sexy. Black padded demi bra, and it went for 1 bid of $3.95, and it went to Aptos, California. The other bra went to Asheville, North Carolina. Here was one of my good sales. Okay. This LL Bean, it hasn't been on all that long. It hasn't been on probably 3 months or so. This was a goose down, women's medium goose down puffy vest at a snap front, and it was the Freeport, LL Bean Freeport. Evidently, that's an older type that is actually made there. And it sold for the sale price of $67.49, and they paid shipping of $8, and it went to Los Angeles, California. Oh, that was a good sale. And then I sold a Poshmark item. This little pair of Born shoes, sandals, slip-on sandals with this pretty leather flower on the front. These were a real pale lavender color, and they sold for $20, and they went to Winter Haven, Florida. I made $16 from that $20 because Poshmark takes 20%. Okay, here's Leoma Lovegrove women's medium tunic or mini dress, wearable art. Bumblebee, you might have given this to me, sold this to me. I'm not sure. This seems to me I remember this coming from you. Anyway, it sold for the sale price of $26.99, and it went to Colorado Springs, Colorado. And the next thing was a bathing suit that sort of matched it, and I looked to see if it was the same person, but no, it wasn't. This Jansen bathing suit sold in the middle of January for $24.29, the sale price, plus shipping, and it went to Bend, Oregon. So it went to a place that's not too warm either. This was a size 12 bathing suit. Here's a J. Crew women's fitted cardigan. It had ruffles down the front, and this was a wool blend sweater. And it sold for a best offer of $20 plus shipping, and that went to Tampa, Florida. And here's an Orvis men's extra large. This was silk and cashmere. Silk and cashmere blend, a Henley type sweater with a quarter zip mock turtleneck. And that sold for a best offer. Nope, wrong card, sorry. Well, same price. Best offer of $20. And they paid $6.50 in shipping because it went to Seattle, Washington. I must have had calculated shipping, or maybe it just weighed out to be over 13 ounces. If anything's over 13 ounces, I make sure I have at least $6 or more on it, because that's how much it costs to go most places. Here's my one tie for the week. Ralph Lauren men's silk tie in this navy geometric pattern. This is a nice looking tie. Went for $11.99 in free shipping on the ties. Now here's something different. My dog training. This is old, from when we first got our first pointer. So this has to be, it was before my husband got sick. So this has to be 25 years old. Wing and Shot, it's a gun training, gun dog training. There are 2 VHS tapes in there. And it's by a famous, this Robert Whaley is, oh, it says right there, 1989. He's a famous dog trainer of pointers, hunting dogs, of bird dogs. So you can't get this anymore, I don't think, unless you buy it used. And it went media shipping, so it was inexpensive to ship, and it sold for $39.77. That was an offer to watchers I sent out, and somebody took me up on it, and they live in Export, Pennsylvania. J. Crew Factory. This was a women's size 14 short sleeve shirt. Can't really see it too well here because it was such a dark blue, but it does have some black around the sides and around the sleeves there. So it was this dark blue, dark royal blue, and black knit top, and that went for $22.77. That was an offer to watchers that I sent out, and it went to Gainesville, Florida. Here's a blue and white striped women's top in a medium size, but it was a relaxed fit. It was quite oversized. Life is Good is the brand, and it sold for an offer to watchers of $17.77 and plus shipping, and that went to Manchester, Maine. Tommy Hilfiger. This is a men's short sleeve plaid, window pane plaid shirt, custom fit, which is a little bit on the slimmer side, slimmer than just regular. And that's sold for a best offer of $20 and plus shipping, and it went to Faber, Virginia. Aha, here is my big sale. Well, that and the goose down vest. But I had just put this on. It wasn't 24 hours and this sold. It sold on Poshmark. This Rebecca Minkoff that I happened to find at that Strongsville Goodwill, and it hadn't been marked up or anything. So that's a rare find that it hadn't been marked way, way up. I bought it for $6 and I sold it for $65. And out of the $65, I got $52 for this. So I was really happy about that. This went so fast and was such a good sale. Happy day. And then today I sold two of my little bears. They were sold together. Boyd's Bears from the Archive collection. Little jointed bears, and they were from 1990 and 1991. And they sold as a best offer of $9. They're real little, these two bears. And I always put on there for my bears, I said, a good collectible condition has not been a child's toy. It's important you put that on there so that they're really in pretty perfect condition, you know. So two of my little bears are going to go to a new home. And that is what I sold. I just heard another sound come from my phone, so I'm not sure. It wasn't a ka-ching, so maybe it's an offer. I don't know, I have to look. But let me get back here. Here I am. Now let me look at my phone to see if there's anything. That could have just been a snow alert. You know, I looked out of the window this morning early, and I thought how nice it is. Everything's covered with snow except for the roads. And it looks so nice and white and not muddy and not dirty. And I thought to myself, I just hope it stays like this all the rest of the winter. Just that there's keeps this much snow on the ground. You know, it cannot snow or it can snow a little bit. And it just keeps it nice and clean looking. And I don't mind it being around 30 degrees. And so a little bit later, I hear the weather forecast and it's calling for rain and 40 degrees. But then it's supposed to turn cold again and snow. So that I just got a snow alert weather. So the snow has melted a little bit, and but it's still on the ground. It's not muddy yet. So it is going to snow over it. So that's good. So let me see if anything happened here on eBay. Yeah, I got an offer on a men's Ermenegildo Zegna dress shirt. And it's at the sale price of $31.49. let me just show you this. And the offer I'm getting is $20.50. So I'll have to think on that of whether to send back a counter offer of maybe, I don't know, 30. I wanted to talk about counters on Poshmark too. 20, 30, maybe I'll send an offer back of $25, something like that. Hi, Sue. I see you're here. Oh, those 3 things were yours. Well, good. Great. The Michael Kors one and the swimsuit. I thought when I packed that swimsuit, I noticed it said new without tags, and I thought, I bet that was one that you had sent. Yeah. Yeah, the VHS was a good sale too. Yeah, that was great on this bag, the Rebecca Minkoff bag. And I had just heard about that name, or I wouldn't have recognized it. If I hadn't heard about it, I forget who mentioned it on a YouTube video. Somebody did, though. Somebody mentioned it, just stuck in my mind. And when I saw it, it just, I knew that it was a good brand. So I looked it up there in the store and I saw what they were going for. So, yeah. So that was a great sale. And what was I going to say? Oh, I was listening to Suzanne A. Wells. I listened to her a lot. And she had put on there one of her sale things. She sold a couple frames of glasses that she had from before. They're the whole glasses with the prescription in it and all. But she's selling them for the frame. I never thought to do that. I must have 8 or 9 pairs of glasses laying around this house. I never throw them away, of course, and I haven't given them away. I know there's places that you can give glasses to, which I've thought about doing, but I haven't gotten around to doing it. But now she says that she sells her frames, and they just take her prescription out, have the optometrist take it out and put their prescription in. Now, I think all of mine are wire frames. I don't know if they'll ever come back in style, but they were all really good ones and very lightweight, which for a while I couldn't stand anything that I could feel on my nose. And those are the only kind that were that lightweight. And it seems I've gotten past that because the last few glasses I've had have been these type of frames. But anyway, I'm going to try that. I'm going to hunt down all my old glasses and put them on for the frames. And they seem to be listed like for anywhere from $15 to $30 for these frames, unless there's some big time Gucci name or something, but I don't think mine are. And what else was I going to talk about? Oh, the best offers on Poshmark. When I first started on Poshmark, the very few sales I did have, people were just buying things at the price I had on. And if they did offer me something, it was just a couple dollars under. Now, I have gotten some offers that are really low ball, like on eBay. So I don't know if that means I've priced the things too high. And I don't want to put really low prices on my things anymore. So I don't know. I do go back and I counter counter them, and usually I never hear back then. They don't come back with another offer like they do on eBay. A lot of times on eBay, if you counter, they'll come back with a counter. You can go back and forth, like bartering. I don't mind doing that. I was an antique dealer, so I don't mind bartering. It's the low ball offer that you send them back another offer, and then they just dismiss you. You never hear from them again. So I think those people are just trying to go along eBay, and they're trying to get things at super low for nothing prices. I think those are the people that you never hear back from again. So anyway, what do you do about Bumblebee? What do you do about offers on Poshmark? The plus size navy black crew neck was also for me. Well, you're doing really good. The one good sale I had, though, the goose down. I think the goose down I got, and the purse I got. So at least I got two good things. Maybe I should just stick to buying just super duper things and forget about buying these sort of, things that I'm not so sure about, or just bread and butter things. Maybe I shouldn't buy those, and I should just wait for your boxes. It seems to me that's what this is saying here. Really raise prices and forget about it. You mean for offers? For those lowball offers? Is that what you mean? Oh, just walk away and don't look back. Yeah, I know. Making sales in real time on a what sold video. Yeah, yeah, that's fun, isn't it? What's fun also is when you're in the store shopping and you keep hearing ka-chings on your phone. That's good too. I wish Poshmark made a sound when an offer, not an offer, but a sale comes in on Poshmark. I wish somehow there could be a different sound that would make. I like those ka-ching sounds. It could be different than that, but some sound. Sue, I'm going to call you later. Be prepared. I'm about to. It's a question I have about this too, Sue, but something else. This is my old iPad. This weighs a ton. It's like 2.5 pounds before the case. And this is an iPad 2. This is second generation. This was the second one that they ever put out. Okay, it's very slow. I can't even get eBay on here very well. It won't take some of the new upgrades. So I think I'm going to buy, I like at least once a year buying a new Apple product. So last year it was, well, I bought two last year. Last year I bought my big laptop, and then I bought my new iPhone. But my new iPhone was a necessity. The battery just wouldn't charge anymore. It was dying. Even with the battery pack, it wouldn't hold a charge very well. So that was a necessity. My Mac Pro laptop was not a necessity, but I use it all the time. So yes, a new iPad, she says. Yeah. Oh, Bumble says, just happened again. Lowered, let me put you here on here. Just happened again. Lowered price past my lowest of 14, raised it to 22, walked away and sold in less than 24 hours. You know, I hear that from other sellers too. I did go back. And do that on a couple things that I had relisted or sell similar. I did sell similar on, and I did go through and do some raise some prices on those because they were getting so low. The prices were so low I couldn't even send out an offer to watchers, because every day I get off a list of offers to watchers, and if things are priced so low, I don't even want to send out another offer. So that's keeping me from really notifying those people that were interested. Maybe they're interested because of the lower price, but I did go back and change some prices. I did do that, along with putting some free shipping on things. And I'll tell you, every time one of those free shipping things sells, when it comes, I'm all, I'm so glad it sold. And then I look at free shipping and I think, oh, shoot, why did I put free shipping on? But it's probably what made it sell. So, yeah. Yeah, I wish you were here, Sue, to go to the Apple store with me. I actually even thought of ordering it online, but I think I'll get the 11 inch and not the 12.5 inch. I want the smaller one. I don't need a great big one. It's not as small. It's not like the mini. It's almost this size. It's almost the same size as I have now. And the 12.5 is quite a bit bigger, and I want something to carry around. And it's real lightweight and thin and powerful. And I'm buying the pencil that goes with it and the little keyboard case. I'm getting the whole shebang. So I figured my granddaughter can have one. So I'm going to buy. My granddaughter bought it. She saved up all her, you know how we give her gift cards and things for Christmas and her birthday now because we don't know what to get those kids anymore. She saves up all her gift cards. She saves up all her money, and she buys what she wants. If she wanted an iPad, and her parents, of course, wouldn't buy her one just because they were so expensive. So she saved up her money and she bought it herself. So after she did that, then they bought her the pencil, because she does a lot of artwork. She bought the pencil they bought her the pencil and the keyboard case. But yeah. I wish she was closer and she would come over here and let me, because I think she has the size. Maybe not, because I think she got it before the 11 came out. I think she has like the 10 or 10.5. Would be almost the same size. But she carries it wherever she goes. Of course, she's not allowed. She's banned, or she's parent, how they go on there, and she can only go on certain channels, so she can't even get on most of the channels. But she obviously can get on YouTube, which isn't really good. Because I know she watches me once in a while, and she showed me some other crazy kids that she watches. So I don't know. We'll have to have a little talk with her. I'm sure her father has. What else? Slippery without the case. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd always have a case. Everything that Apple has is slippery without the cases. I think they do that on purpose. I could never hang on to my phone. I could never hang on to my phone without the case. And my daughter got me one of these, whatever they call them, to help you hang on to it too. And you can set it up and it tilts it. It's nice. Wait. Bumblebee says, let me put this up. Set your phone to make a sound when you get an email. It does ding, but I get so many emails. Have a separate email for Poshmark. You will get a sound for offers and sales. How do I make a separate email for Poshmark? You'll have to tell me how to do that. My email is my email. You mean you go on Poshmark and you change your email? Your email address? Ooh, that's kind of scary. Asu. But there is a way of doing it, huh? Here's what my sister thinks. Yeah, they're slippery without the case. And stop saving your money for the kids. Spend it on yourself. I know. You too. Although you seem to be doing a pretty good job. Oh. I haven't found out how to make this purple thing right here. My Shirley's World vlog. Right, that thing right there. I know Nick and Andrea made theirs real small now. I have to go on and play with it and find out how to make that smaller. I'm sure there's a very easy way to do it. I ran across the picture. Here's the picture I was hunting for. I don't know if I showed this before. I might have even showed it before. This is my beloved. My daughter took that, and that's her website, and that's her mark on there. That's my beloved. Don't look at my fingernails. I bite my nails. That's my beloved monk. My Saint Bernard. Love him. And I ran across an old photo of my daughter. This is a beautiful picture. She had done with several other, this was done at a photographer's. And this was when she was probably in her late 20s, maybe early 30s. But Sue will tell you she doesn't look that much different now. She's a beautiful girl. Yeah. Both my kids are very good looking. I don't have any pictures of my son because he hates to have his picture taken. Unlike girls, girls are much easier to have their pictures of. I have to get his secretly when I'm over there. I just sneak out my phone and snap some pictures, but there's nothing posed or nothing. So, yeah, so that's about it for the sales video. And This is Sunday. I'll be on Wednesday for sure. And what do I have to do? Tomorrow is my chiropractic appointment. Every 2 weeks, I go get adjusted. It helps my back. And also because of where my back goes out of place, gives me cramps in my stomach. So when he adjusts my back, my cramps go away. Believe it or not, it's a real thing. Not that I have cramps all the time. Right now, my back is fine, but he just keeps it adjusted. You have 4 Gmails. Oh, I could do a Gmail, I suppose. See, I have Mac Mail from the Mac. Make a new Gmail. Yes, I could do that. I'll have to play around with that and see. Here's another one. Let me see this. I think people don't mind if price is a lot higher on free shipping because at least they know what it will be. Maybe calculated shipping scares them. Yeah. It sort of scares me not to, it sort of scares me to guess on heavy things though. So maybe free shipping is the way to go on heavy things and then raise the price. My daughter must be at the barn. She sends me these notes once in a while when she's so in love with her horse, just like she was with the first one. And she sent me a kissy picture and it says, "Thank you for helping me have Adonis." That's her horse's name. He's an Arab, beautiful Arab. I love him so much, and I love you too. She must be having a really good day with Adonis. I hope she's riding. So I think I will close for now and try to be back in the next few days with something or other. And so glad you're all here. And Bumblebee, thank you for everything. I have all your things are listed and photographed and listed already. And I'm about to start on the things I got from the last haul that I made. That won't take me very long. And so if you want to send in about a week or whenever, you can send me another fun box. Bumblebee. Whenever you have time. I know you run a business too, so. Let's move to the other. Oh, that's funny. Move to the other side. I did notice, I went on Suzanne A. Wells. I keep mentioning her, but one of her stores on eBay, she just does eBay, I think, is a public one, a teaching one. And she sells out of that one, and that's what she tells what she sold. I think like once or every other week she does that, has a what sold video. And you can go on and see her whole store. Her prices, and she has similar things to mine. It's called the Atlantic Golf Shop, is her store. Her prices are much higher than my prices. So it makes, and she has all calculated shipping. Have you gone on there, Bumblebee? Have you seen her store? Move your purple sign to the other side. I did try to go on and do that. Couldn't figure out how to move it, but I know there's a way. I know there's a way. Look, I matched my jacket here with my sign. So I don't know if anybody noticed, but you notice the inside of my glasses are sort of purplish pink. I couldn't get the darker purple in these glasses. Just wants to her store. Yeah, I think she has sort of raised her prices a little bit. And she's trying to do this where she's only buying the better things and putting the better things on. But the things that she has on right now on the store are similar things that you know, I sell. So Bumblebee, go on there and look again, see what you think. Okay, now I'm really going to close. I'm going to go watch the Academy Awards, and then hopefully in the next day or two, I want to watch that movie, The Two Popes. I hear it's really good. And he may win an Academy Award tonight. I think for supporting actor, I'm not sure. But yay Tom Hanks and yay Anthony Hopkins. So I will close for now and see you again the next time. Bye.